My name is Dr. Danny, and today I'll be going over which is the best weapon to use for the Hitman class in Rogueblox. I'll be going over the damages for each their M1s, criticals, abilities, and everything in between. I'll be going over the pros and cons of each weapon you may choose, and what situations they can specifically be useful in. But before we get started, let's go over the pros and cons of subscribing to me. The pros are that you'll be able to get notifications whenever I drop peak content, and you'll also be subscribed to one of the best Roblox content creators, no glaze by the way. And the cons are that you'll just be too attractive. Everyone's just gonna love you too much. So that's a little bit unfortunate sometimes. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking and let's get right into the video. In last place, I'm sure many of you saw it, is gotta be the pistol. Now before I start talking about it, in no way is it bad. It's actually still quite good, but it falls short in a couple of categories. For the pistol, it does 4.35 damage on an M1, 5.71 on a flourish. The crit has 3 shots, the first one dealing 5.39, the second one doing 5.27, and the third one doing 5.17. Not that it matters to go in that detail, but I thought I would add it anyway. It actually does the most damage in night raid out of the 3, dealing 12.93 damage on regular night raid and 17.6 on air night raid. So it actually does do well in that category, but that's not much of a damage difference to justify using it. The reason I think it's not great for out of all of the options is because sniper and shotgun just have more advantages, especially with the critical and range, and also heavier M1 damage and flourish damage. Not to mention that the sniper's critical has more range and the shotgun's critical has more blast for close-up encounters, and a lot of the times if you miss your first crit with the pistol, it ends up just selling you low-key, because now you have to wait for the other 2 to fire and your opponent can easily just get the jump on you while you're firing. I will say pistol does have some advantages though, as it has a fast M1 speed, which people aren't very good at countering yet since the game is fairly new, and also extra points for drip. So in no way is this a bad option, but it is the worst out of the 3. Overall for pistol, I'd like to rank it A tier. Now, second place right down middle of the line is gonna be sniper for me, and for all of you sniper fanboys, before you get heated in the comments, let me explain. And once again, I don't mean this is bad at all, it's still a very good weapon. Right now, the most prominent playstyle in this game, for PvP especially, has gotta be close-up combat due to fast swing speeds, and people aren't exactly used to the combat again, just like pistol. And the reason I believe sniper is worse in this situation than shotgun is because of the bullet spread and the close-up critical, and pretty much only for the critical. Sniper is better than pistol in M1, flourish, and pretty much every damage except for night raid, and also because of the range of the critical and the range of the M1 if you want to put that in there as well. So obviously the sniper is still a very good choice. Honestly, in my opinion, if you're choosing between sniper and shotgun, the choice doesn't matter too much, but overall I still am going to give sniper second place, which is going to be S tier. Moving on to the final weapon, it's going to be shotgun at number 1. This weapon is just unparalleled in combat right now. Obviously on the same tier and par as sniper, but in my opinion just a little bit better. It has a lot of spread, it has high M1 damage, the highest out of all of them actually at 6.43, and besides night raid again, highest on all damage for everything actually, which is what I would be saying if I'm lying, because I forgot that the crit is a bunch of pellets. So if you hit all the pellets for the critical of shotgun, then yes, it should be more damage overall than the other criticals, but it would be very challenging to hit all of your pellets because, you know, there's just a lot of pellets. But this weapon doesn't fall short in very many things, especially with the very busted Hitman class right now. You really can't go wrong with it. The only thing it really lacks is range, but you aren't very far away from your opponents in this game unless you're fighting like a priest, but you know, when are you fighting a priest? Overall, very solid weapon, good for PvP, good for PvE, but like who's really using Hitman for PvE, let's be real. So I'm going to give the shotgun for Hitman S+ tier. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you think my tier list is wrong, let me know in the comments on why it's wrong. I'll get back to you guys if I missed anything. Also, this video was recorded with no relics or armor on anything, so everything was fair. And if you don't mind subscribing, this did take me an insane amount of time as I had to prog all 3 slots. So yeah, once again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.